Hey friends, it's Megan, and today I'm counting down some more names in my top 100 favorite baby names series. This is part 7. There will be 10 parts in total. So today for part 7, I'm talking about my favorite names that are in places numbers 40 to 31. Down in the description box below, I've got my first 6 videos which cover my favorite names that I've ranked numbers 100 to 41 if you want to check those out. And then my friend Amelia did this whole series first, counting down her top 100 names, so this is kind of like a tag to her videos. So I've got a link to her channel down below for you to check out as well. So here we go. Let's go ahead and jump into some more of my top names. So in spot number 40, for girls, I have Olivia. I think Olivia is absolutely gorgeous. I love O as a letter, just as an initial, I think would be lovely. I am so in love with the nicknames Liv and Livy. So cute. The only thing that keeps me from putting this name higher up on my list is that I'm hearing it all over the place. This is one of the more popular names amongst my friends that have children or former classmates. I'm seeing Olivia all over my Facebook feed, and I'm not opposed to using a popular name. I love lots of popular names, as you'll see here on my countdown, but Olivia might just be a little bit too popular or too used in my circles. At 40 for boys, I have Conrad, and this is a name that's not too popular at all. I've actually only met one, and he was absolutely delightful. Conrad is a very powerful, masculine-sounding name to me. I know a lot of you that watch my videos are writers, so if you're looking for a cool name for like a monarch or warrior, I think Conrad would really fit the bill. At 39 for girls, I have Kate. I love the name Kate, just all on its own, Kate. I know it's a beautiful nickname for names like Catherine or Kathleen. I love lots of variations of Catherine and Kate as well. But there's something just about Kate that feels very like simple, strong, beautiful, and powerful and classy to me. At 39 for boys, I have Cillian. So to be honest with you, that kill sound used to bother me a whole lot, but the more that I say the name Cillian and talk about it with other baby name folks, the more I'm really starting to love it. And I love the ending sound there, that Ilian sound. I like Jillian, Lillian, Cillian, not as siblings. I wouldn't name 3 children those names together, but I do like the sound that those names make. At number 38 for girls, I have Victoria. I think Victoria, again, is so classic and classy sounding. It's very elegant and timeless. I am not too crazy about the nicknames Vicky or Tori, and I know some of you aren't crazy about those either. However, there's a woman, I read her blog sometimes. She's got a daughter named Victoria, and she calls her Tora. I know Gabby had suggested using the nickname Ria as a nickname. I know this might be a little bit of a stretch. I like the nickname Rory as a nickname to Victoria, so I think there's a lot of other nickname potentials you can get from this beautiful, beautiful name. At 38 for boys, I have Caleb. Caleb is a great old name that doesn't feel old to me. It feels very current, and it feels very like grounded to me, and I just imagine, maybe because the Caleb I know is very like just solid and sturdy and steadfast, and so that's what I have attached to this name. At 37 for girls, I have Marin. So Marin was a top 10 name for me back when I was a teenager. I loved this name in high school. Part of what I loved about it is that it wasn't popular. It was different, but it sounded very familiar. It's got that merry sound in it that is really like warm and inviting to people, and I think it is different, but not too far out there. It's still easy to say and to spell, Marin. I still like it, just not quite as much as I once did. At 37 for boys, I have August. So interesting to me, I think, is that about a year or so ago, August probably wouldn't have even been in my top 50, maybe even in my top 100, but I've just been loving it more and more recently. I think it's a cool month name, definitely my favorite month name for a boy. At 36 for girls, I have Tallulah. I love to say the name Tallulah. It's just the cutest. I can't help it. It's got this beautiful melodic vibe to it, and the idea of using the nickname Lulu is cuteness overload to me. Honestly, I think that this name, this little 7-year-old Meagan that still lives inside of me and wants to wear tutus and dance in the backyard would love the name Tallulah, and so I've got it on my list to honor my little self. Okay, at 36 for boys, I have Colgan. So I went to school with a man named Colgan, really nice guy. He usually went by the nickname Cole, which I think is a great nickname, part of why I like this name. And I think Colgan just has like a little something special, adds something to Cole. Recently one of my friends pointed out it kind of sounds like Colgate, like the toothpaste, which yeah, it does a little, but I think Colgan is still cool. I like it. At 35 for girls, I have Lyra. I will never understand why this name is not more popular. L names for girls and that lie or lay sound are super popular. Lyra is very pretty. It's a little name with a lot of punch to it. I think it's a really cool sounding name. At 35 for boys, I have Reese. I really like how this name just looks visually. Reese is high up on my list of middle names for a future son. I think it sounds really good with a lot of names that I love. It sounds really good with a lot of names in general, so I would strongly consider using this as a middle name. At number 34 for girls, I have Isabelle. Isabelle's a beautiful name. This is one I've really loved since I was a child. I like a lot of the spellings of Isabelle. The Scottish one really appeals to me right now too. But in general, I really just prefer French spellings of girls' names. They look really feminine and classy to me. Also, I like this spelling because of that ending Belle. Looks like Belle, and I might use Belle as a nickname for it. I think Izzy is a cute nickname though too. At 34 for boys, I have Brooks. Brooks sounds so masculine. It's got this like historic vintage vibe to me. It's got a strong, bold sound to it, and I like that I like these one-syllable strong male names. I think they're really handsome. Yes. At 33 for girls, I have Ellowyn. Oh, Ellowyn. It's just so fairy tale-ish. It's so mystical and magical. Definitely what I would name a fairy tale queen if I had a fairy tale queen to write in a story. I'm really attracted to the sound L in a lot of girls' names. I also love Wyn. I love Wyn just on its own actually, but Ellowyn, put it together, it's so grand and beautiful. I don't think I'd honestly be brave enough to use this name, but I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. At 33 for boys, I have Finley. I'm loving lots of Finn names right now. Finley is so cute to me. It is kind of trending, that Finn sound, and I get why, and I love the idea that you could just use Finn as a nickname for it if you wanted. At 32 for girls, I have Emma. Oh, so sad. This name makes me sad now because I love it so much and it's so popular. It's currently the number 2 name in the country. I suspect it's the number 1 name in the region that I live. Because it is all over the place, and I know why. It's a beautiful classic name. If this name weren't so popular, this would easily be in my top 10. My boyfriend also really likes this name, and my favorite nickname for girls of all time is Emmy, and I could definitely get that from Emma. Yeah, Emma. Oh, why are you so popular? Yes, beautiful classic name. At 32 for boys, I have Rory. So I do like Rory for both boys and girls. For girls, I love it as a nickname for longer names like Aurora or Victoria that I just mentioned. But I think Rory just on its own for a boy, it's got this cute little like, I don't know, old-timey charm or something to it. I just like it, but I do suspect that I like it a little bit more for a girl than a boy. Okay, at number 31 for girls, I have Katarina. Katarina is one of those lovely variations of the name Catherine that I just can't handle. So beautiful. Katarina is exploding with femininity and has this regal, rich sound that is so juicy and delicious to me. And then at 31 for boys, I have Max, which is just simple, cute. I love lots of Max names, but Max on its own has got a lot of charm and spunk to it, and I love simple names like Max, Ben, Sam on little guys. I think that's really cute. So there you have it, some more of my top 100 favorite baby names for you. You should subscribe because coming up soon I've got part 8 where I will be talking about my top names in spots 30 to 21, getting closer to my absolute favorite baby names of the moment. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of any of these names in the description box. In the comments below. I do write them all in the description box if you need to reread them. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Easter, Passover, and spring break to you all. I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.